Hi, Taylor. This is Rebecca, and I'm going to critique your Assignment 2 presentation. So, this is for Awaken the Mind, and this is a great looking mood board, very, very Art Nouveau and psychedelic. I can see, a lot of wandering hippies. Just joking. And I really like the color palette, so I think this is really good inspiration for you. So as far as the standards sheet goes, yeah, you created some nice vibrating color, especially between this red and this green here is really nice. The orange is a little bit more subtle with the vibration, but it still does it and it looks really nice, as well as the yellow. So I think those are some really great choices that you made there. When you make a standard sheet and if you have a color that's the same as the background, just give it a very thin black stroke around the square to show that there is actually a square there, just for future reference. So the font, I like Vintage King. That's a really nice font. I have to tell you, I'm not crazy about Letter Gothic Standard. I know that it was created, um, you know, before this movement, so it's definitely something that could have been used. It's just that the digital version of it makes it look very computer generated, and it also has like really strange kerning that's not that reliable. So I don't really recommend using it, but I do recommend Optima. Optima actually inspired this type designer to make Letter Gothic standard, and Optima's a little bit prettier. I think it'll look nicer with the Vintage King because it has a little bit of variation in the letters. But if you don't like Optima, no problem. You don't have to go that route either. I just highly recommend steering away from Letter Gothic standard and maybe a different serif font or sans serif font, excuse me. Um, Even like a typewriter font would look good with that Vintage King if you wanted to go that route. So just some options. So this icon is really cool, and I see the TM in there. I don't know if I'm supposed to see an A, but I don't see an A. But I think it's a really neat idea with the eye looking up and these kind of flower petals or um, eyelashes coming out is really cool. This one over here is looking a little vectory to me, so I would replace it with something a little more organic, like these shapes on this side. Just this one. That's the only one that's like having a hard time not really blending in. So I would scratch this one out and go for something more of these shapes on this side to replace it. If you need an A in there, then make your A more recognizable as an A. So I think this is a really wonderful symbol or even like a combination mark. But we do need the words awaken the mind as a typographic logo option. So you do need to write that out somehow. So it doesn't have to go, like it doesn't have to fit with this symbol right here, but just as an option somewhere else, like on the album cover or on a t-shirt design. So do come up with that, okay? And then these are great personas. I think they're really going to keep you on track to stay inspired. So there's a few things missing from this presentation. You didn't include your brainstorms or your mind maps. And I also don't see the song list or the album name. So if you could please just let me know what those are, that'd be great. And then when you create your typographic logo of the band name, just upload that as well and let me know that you did that so I can take a look at it. Thanks so much.